Stuart, what was your take on that 90 minutes?
A lot of frustration, Scotty. There's no question about that. I feel that we really shoot ourselves in the foot in the game. If I break it down to, you come here and you expect your goalie to make a few saves. Our new goalkeeper's not made a save in the game, to my memory. Hibs had a bit of the ball, want us to be that wee bit more front foot, that wee bit more aggressive in everything that we do. But we find ourselves 2-0 down from absolutely nowhere. They haven't worked the target, they haven't worked the goal, neither have we to that stage. And then you just look at it and you say, defending your back post, better body shape, not allowing somebody like Boyle in. We're aware that he'll make those kind of runs, and we have to try and execute that piece of defending much better. Young Ewan will learn for that. He will. That doesn't make it all right, but he'll learn from it. And then I think the second one's just so out of character for him as well. I think the pass is fine that's into him. The mistake he makes is he lets it run through his body, and he should take it under control and pass it out to the right hand side. And I think we're comfortable at that point. And we looked a wee bit spooked once we go 2-0 down. You can do in places like this. Their crowd have obviously got their tail up, the players have got their tail up. But I thought we regrouped and we reset it not too bad in the second half. I felt we showed a wee bit more bravery on the ball. We started to work our way into the ascendancy. Still need to work the target more, still need to carve out more chances. But a brilliant piece of quality from Callum Slattery obviously gets us back in the game. And at that point I felt there was a little bit of nervous energy in here, and I felt that Hibs looked a little bit on edge. And you think that you've got you believe you've got a real chance to get back into the game, but Stephen put his hand up. Stephen O'Donnell puts his hand up. It is a moment of madness. He needs to get into a better defensive position. We give away just such a silly penalty kick, which of course starts to put the fire out for any kind of comeback that you might be looking for. When the goalie takes it easy, you'll understand my frustration, Scott. It's something that he's not prone to. It's something with his experience and with how good he's been for me that I don't expect. And he's disappointed the same as the rest of us, and at that point you come away with a 3-1 victory, 3-1 defeat, and I feel we've shot ourselves in the foot to get to that.
Hibs obviously had no game. We played our third game in 6 days. How big a factor do you think that plays in all of it?
Well, I think you can see, we've had the drama over the last couple of days with goalkeepers. Our goalkeeper was unbelievable on Wednesday, then we lose him for the game today in Big Aston. You see Paul McGinn coming off. We've tried to nurture him back into the team. We've tried to look after him and protect him so that when he comes in, he stays in. I'm gutted for him, Scott. I'm not going to lie. He's a captain. He's a kind of talisman for us. He's been so consistent for us through my time here, and then you start to see people fatiguing and faltering, and you see the 6 changes that I make to the team. I'm not doing that just to tinker. I'm not doing that just for the sake of it. We're kind of doing it because we need to try and freshen the team up, to look to see if we can keep energy in it, and we need to make sure that we're trying to protect players, etc. But you can see by the end of it that there's a lot of guys that are needing a day or two to recover and to try and regroup going into this double header against St Johnstone.
Is that what will happen now? 7 days now until the next game. That's not been the case for a wee while now. Are you going to give the players a little bit of time to reset and then give a bit more analysis on the last few games?
Yeah, that's the plan. We want to get off our feet. We need to get off our feet tomorrow. It's just been bouncing from one game to the next. We've been in every single day across the Christmas and New Year period. That's not to ask anybody to feel sorry for us, but when you get to 6 games in 17 days, an average of a game every 2.8 days, then it's tough. It's tough, and you can see that we're a bit depleted now. You can see that we've obviously got the walking wounded, and we're going to have to pick that up over the next couple of days, rely on the medical guys, sports scientists, to ensure that once we get to that kind of early to middle part of the week, that we're really starting to build towards St Johnstone. And we want to get to work with the players on the pitch, and we want to go and be strategic about how we play in the game, because it's been a case of recover and play, and you know what, the players never hide, they never shirk the challenge, but I think it's safe to say they need a day off.
Thanks for your time, Stuart.
Cheers, Scott.